Prime Minister Scott Morrison has issued a fiery response after the French president accused him of lying amid the nuclear submarine fallout. Emmanual Macron is furious, as we know, after Australia cancelled that $90 billion submarine deal, instead negotiating that new trilateral pact with the US and the UK. On the G20 summit sidelines, the French president claimed that he was blindsided by the decision to a journalist, but Scott Morrison has denied that he was dishonest, saying France knew the submarine deal was absolute before they hit the water.
I agreed to go and have that dinner because I needed to share with him where Australia's thinking was. That was the reason I went to that dinner, to let him know after the meeting with the trilateral partners about where we were at, because only at that point had it then escalated to the possibility and likelihood of us potentially going down another track. Now, at that point, I made it very clear that a conventional diesel-powered submarine was not going to meet Australia's strategic requirements. We discussed that candidly. I did not discuss what other alternatives we were looking at. They are in confidence and they were subject to the security arrangements we had about those other discussions.
Before Scott Morrison announced the formation of the AUKUS alliance in September, he says he tried to set up a call with the French president to inform him. Mr Macron then messaged the Prime Minister to ask if he should expect good or bad news when it comes to the submarine relationship. And on the day of the announcement...
So he sends you this message 2 days out from the AUKUS. And what did you message back?
I said I thought it was very important that we spoke.
Which indicated in your mind that it was about the sub.
When we weren't able to have an agreed time for a call, because we had now got to the point where we were about to announce this arrangement, and I wanted to tell him personally that we'd formed that decision, because in correspondence, as well as my own messages, I'd made it very clear that at the end of the day, Australia's national interest was going to determine our decision. And it did.
The Prime Minister says President Macron's actions and slurs have offended Australia.
I must say that I think the statements that were made questioning Australia's integrity and the slurs that have been placed on Australia, not me, I've got broad shoulders, I can deal with that, but those slurs, I'm not going to cop sledging of Australia. I'm not going to cop that on behalf of other Australians. I can deal with whatever people throw at me, but Australia has a proud record when it comes to our defence capability. That's why we'll be building these and we'll be building others, and Australia's service record, I think, needs no elaboration.